Yes, hello friends. Once again, you're welcome to consider in order to overcome this fear. One, you need to look at your inner self, and two, you need to look at that exact thing that has been bringing fear to you. We are currently on that section that going ahead with starting a business. We said if at all we are to discover that thing that limits you from starting a business, we should put our consideration on what we call a market research. Once you know the market you are going to serve, it will be easy for you to approach this market. We considered key different aspects in this. One of the aspects was you need to know what is exactly there that needs your attention. What is the problem that you need to address? Two, we looked at your objectives. What are your objectives when you're thinking of addressing that problem? So today we're going to look at the third aspect, and that is basically how can you approach this market which you are going to do in business. What are the aspects you need to look at when you're approaching this market? What are the key considerations you need to take into concern if at all you're going to approach this market? One of the key concerns you need to look into is what we call working within your means, or working within your interest, or collecting information that is within your interest or within your means. Most of us fail to start business because we focus attention on something big that is not within our means. As you're looking at this aspect of the means, you need to consider when you're going to start a business, one of the key things you need to look at: what are you talented in? What can you easily access if at all you're going to start this business? Within the environment, what can you easily access? Secondly, we're going to look at the financial aspects. The money you have, can it support your starting of the business? The money you have in mind, can it support your starting in business? First of all, let's look at the key different things that you have that are within your means that could support starting a business. That will move you towards going into what you want within the community. A talent of comedy, and that is what the environment wants. Look into it, consider the talent that the environment wants, and provide your talent basing on the needs of the community. So as you're doing the research, look out, what do they exactly need out of my talent? What do they exactly need out of my profession? Your profession may be something that is needed by the community where you're going to provide services. Maybe and the community needs a school. So provide your talent. It will be a stepping stone towards meeting the needs of the people in the community. And people will pay you basing on that talent that you have. Let's look at the financial issue of what you need. Never look at something or starting a business that is beyond the money you've ever touched. The amount of, for example, if you've never touched 500,000, there is no way you can think of a business beyond 500,000, or starting a business beyond 500,000. It won't be workable for you. Look at those simple finances that you have. They'll drive you towards the bigger finances you want to do. Maybe something that is needed in the community is just within the reach of the small finances you have. Provide that within your means. Provide those finances within your means, which are easily accessible. Actually, they will be more motivating. The loans, and these businesses have failed, and the banks have benefited out of these businesses. So as you're considering something that is free, you'll be there. I've seen people who start businesses with little finances, businesses like selling pancakes with little finances, but now they've grown their pancake business. Anyone who knows this man called Macarena, that's how he started, with small finances. But he went on growing slowly by slowly to what his business is right now. And that's what comes out of the reachable finances that you may need to consider. People don't want so big, they want small, and they want to see you grow. So consider the little you have, consider the reachable you have, the accessible finances you have. They will support you in driving your business to what it takes. Look at a scenario where you want to start a poultry farm, but later on, maybe considering a season like this, the COVID lockdown, very slowly by slowly. Secondly, as you're considering the approach to meet the market or the environment, consider the uniqueness. What new thing are you bringing on board? Are you bringing the usual things that are on board? You're starting a shop. Are you bringing the same items that people within the community are selling? People won't support you because the lorries want to support their loyal customers. If they come to you and they see things are the same, there will be nothing market. As you're assessing the environment, consider the uniqueness. What uniqueness are you going to add on what is not there at the moment? That uniqueness will drive you to better customers. It will drive you towards starting that business because you feel there is something that is lacking within the community that you are addressing with your unique skills, unique techniques, and unique kind of ways of doing things. So look at the uniqueness. Maybe you're going to start a business. You are going to provide after-sales services for the customers. Probably, if somewhere they're selling things and they do not give you may start your uniqueness by providing the polythene bag. That will be uniqueness, some simple uniqueness. Maybe even simple uniqueness, some simple uniqueness. Maybe even simple uniqueness. And in this supermarket, I went with a little boy. Is gave a sweet to this boy. You can never find that uniqueness in the supermarket. But all the time I would move with this boy, would direct me. Let's go to the supermarket. Imagine she's now the person pushing the marketing of that supermarket. That is uniqueness. So what are you bringing within your business? Let's see that uniqueness. Thirdly, the social abilities. Is your business going to rhyme with the society needs? If it isn't, then there's a big challenge. As you're thinking of starting a business, look at how people associate with your business. The community people, how are they going to be in touch or they feel comfortable with your business in their community? So if you look at how people are going to attach themselves to your business, that is something that will drive you to start a business because it will be supported by the masses in the community. They'll start to sideline the other businesses that have not been attached to them, and they'll be happy to associate with you. And it's so exciting. And that motivation is going to be picked from the community where you're going to start the business. So you look at those social abilities that are going to make people to be interested or even to push you to start that business and utilize them as an encouragement for you to start this business. Then next, is your business legal or illegal? Look at the legality of your business. Some of these legal or the legal aspects or regulations are within the community. They may not be national, but within the community. Maybe in a certain community, there's a certain kind of item they don't like. They don't want cigarettes. Maybe they don't want betting. Maybe they don't want things that are going to keep the youth away from their responsibilities. So look at these legal aspects of this business. Look at the legal aspects within the community itself. If you're going to start something that is promoting prostitution, people will not support it because they don't want their girls to be prostitutes. Maybe you're going to start a school that is promoting people who are going to feel so sweet and high above their parents. People will not support you. That is promoting people who are going to feel so sweet and high above their parents. People will not support you because of their legal norms that are within them. Remember, culture is part of the defined areas that define communities. So think of a business that is going to move within the legal framework of the country, legal framework of the region. People always want change. People always want to see something different. Even if you're providing a business, it should bring some other differences. It should be flexible. One of the biggest key issues that have made changes within generations, that is information technology and innovation. How is your business going to rotate within the changes of technology, within the changes of different innovations? Think of a school. How are the teaching methods going to be changing with time? Look at this scenario, the COVID lockdown. People are not in school and teachers are not used to the IT techniques and they cannot utilize the IT techniques to teach, then how will your school move on with other schools that have embraced the IT technology? So changes in community will lead you to change. So if you don't embrace those adjustments, the flexibility, or if your business does not embrace the adjustments and flexibility, it may be challenging for you to move. So as you're thinking of starting a business, see how it's going to be easily adjusted within the technologies or how it will embrace changes. I always talk to some teachers, and I tell them, once you are a secondary teacher and you transfer to P3, can you teach? One of the biggest answers teachers says that I cannot teach children of P3, which is very wrong. You need to embrace change. You can teach all sections. That's how you flexible within all environments, and that's how you're going to be flexible even in doing business. So as you ponder onto those approaches, as you're thinking of the community where you're going to start the business, look into those 5 key aspects and see how easily you could be entering that field or business. With that, I thank you for being part of this program, and I request you to always be part of the program as we learn more how to overcome fear that could be able to help us in doing business or starting businesses the rightful way. Thank you very much. Ponder onto those points and see how easily we could run a business. And we can always be together. If you subscribe on my YouTube channel, we can always discuss how easy you could push any business you may think of into the environment without any fear or favor. Because this is knowledge that can help you transform your knowledge into action that can be profitable to you. Thank you very much.